Hey movie fans, welcome back to another recap. Today, we're diving into the action-packed and hilarious world of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. This 2005 movie, starring Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, is a wild ride that combines romance, comedy, and a whole lot of action. Let's get into it. We start off by meeting John and Jane Smith, a seemingly ordinary married couple living in the suburbs. From the outside, their lives look perfect. They have a beautiful home, they're both successful in their careers, and they appear to be the ideal husband and wife. But beneath the surface, things aren't as perfect as they seem. Their marriage is in a bit of a rut. They're stuck in the routine of everyday life and don't really connect with each other anymore. But here's the twist. Both John and Jane have a secret. They're not just regular people with regular jobs. They're both highly skilled assassins working for rival organizations. The catch? They have no idea about each other's double life. So, while they're going through the motions of a typical marriage, they're also off on secret missions, taking out targets and living double lives. To address their marital issues, they start attending couples counseling. These sessions are pretty humorous, because they're trying to discuss their problems without revealing too much about their secret lives. The tension between them is palpable, and it's clear that their communication isn't exactly the best. But there's also an underlying chemistry that hints at their deeper feelings for each other. Things take a turn when they're both assigned to the same target, a situation that forces them to cross paths professionally. They're both unaware that the other is an assassin, so when they encounter each other during the mission, it's a shocking and hilarious moment. This sets off a chain of events where they slowly begin to realize that they're not just married to a regular person, they're married to a deadly operative. As they piece together the truth, the dynamic between them changes dramatically. Their home life, which was once quiet and monotonous, becomes a battleground, literally. What was once a marriage of routine turns into a thrilling and dangerous game of cat and mouse, where they're both trying to outmaneuver each other while dealing with the reality that they've been lying to each other for years. The tension finally comes to a head when they confront each other. This scene is intense, filled with emotion and action, as they struggle with their conflicting feelings, love, betrayal, anger. But it's also a moment of realization. They start to see each other in a new light, not just as spouses, but as equals. Both highly skilled and dangerous individuals who, despite everything, have a deep connection. After the dust settles, they're faced with a decision: continue on their separate paths or come together and face the world as a team. This is where the movie really shifts gears, blending action with comedy as they try to navigate their new reality. Their interactions become more playful, but there's still that underlying tension of what's going to happen next. As they start working together, the stakes get higher. They're not just fighting for their marriage anymore. They're fighting for their lives. They have to outsmart not just each other, but also the organizations they work for, which are now turning against them. This leads to some truly epic and creative action sequences that showcase their skills and chemistry. Without giving too much away, the movie builds up to a thrilling conclusion where they have to put everything on the line. It's not just about survival. It's about trust, love, and whether they can really be partners in every sense of the word. The final act is packed with action, but it's also a powerful testament to the strength of their relationship. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Smith is more than just an action movie. It's a story about marriage, trust, and the lengths we go to for the people we love. The chemistry between Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie makes this movie an unforgettable experience, blending humor, action, and romance in a way that keeps you on the edge of your seat. That's it for today's recap. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more movie recaps like this one. What did you think of Mr. and Mrs. Smith? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.